Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you about battery chargers. Now if you're using off-camera flash or for whatever purposes you're using a lot of AA or AAA batteries, having a good reliable charger can be so important, and getting the balance between speed of charge and quality and features and price of the unit is a big important thing. Today I'm going to be comparing these two from Maha. One is the C800S and one is the C801D. They look pretty similar except for the color, but there is some differences there. So let's have a look. Okay, now the thing about battery chargers that a lot of people don't realize is when you get a cheap one just from the supermarket or from a general electronics shop, whether it's 4 or 8 bays that it has for batteries, very often they're all working off the one chip basically. And that means that when one battery gets full of power, it stops charging all of them, the light goes off and it seems like they're all charged, but that's not necessarily the case. There's varying degrees of sophistication in chargers, and both of these guys that I'm looking at today have 8 individual chips in there. So that means it charges each individual battery separately. And that means if you put 8 in and they're all at different powers, they'll finish at different times, and you can take one out, put a new one in and swap them in and out. And they both have an LCD screen which shows you the status of how much battery is in them. Fantastic. Another thing they both offer is that you can recycle the batteries basically. You can have it discharge the battery, then fully charge the battery. NMH, nickel metal hydride batteries these days don't have a memory effect. I might talk about that in a separate video, but it keeps the battery in a good healthy condition if you haven't used it for ages, to let it discharge then fully recharge. So what is the difference between these two other than color? Basically how fast they can charge. This guy, the C800S, this will do 8 AA batteries in as little as 2 hours. It's more like 2.5 if you're using high capacity batteries, which is really fantastic. And if you hold down the soft button, I'll show you a close-up on that. So when you want to do it soft, as you push the first battery in, just hold down the soft button and it'll come up on screen there, soft conditioning. Likewise, if you want to have it discharge them, just hold down that as you put in the first battery, and it comes up that it's actually conditioning the battery. Then you can just add the others as you like. So first it analyzes, then it does whatever you've told it to. Full speed charge, half speed charge, or condition them. The big boy, which is the C801D, I have to keep checking because the model numbers mean nothing to me. You can see it comes with a big old transformer which then plugs into the wall, whereas the other one just has a simple cable. This one again has individual bays. It'll take AA and AAA, but it will charge all 8 in just an hour or about 80 minutes for a really high capacity battery. And if you put it on soft, it'll do it in half that much time, so then it's the same as this one. It still has the recycle, so you can discharge the batteries and recharge them, full LCD display, and they're really, really fantastic. Now, you know, when I'm doing my workshops, for example, and I'm doing off-camera flash, and I could be coming home to the hotel at night with 100 AA batteries to recharge, this is the guy I'm going to. Have a couple of these and just keep churning them through at high speed, getting the batteries, watching the LCD. When one's ready, I take it out, put the next one in, and so fantastic to be able to charge so many that quickly. But when I'm at home and it's not an urgent thing, I've done a shoot, the next shoot's the next day, I have a bit of time, I'll actually use this guy or use this one on half speed. But if I'm putting it on overnight, I'll always charge it as slow as I can. So I'll put it in this one and put it on slow, so it's 4 to 5 hours. Batteries, whilst you can fire away like crazy with a set of batteries, with good quality batteries for like a year maybe, if you keep recharging them at the fastest rate, they do have a slightly shorter battery life. So giving them the occasional recycle kind of keeps them in top condition, and charging them more slowly will have a better lifetime. But if you're in a situation where you just need to charge quickly, having that capacity to charge 8 in just over an hour is an absolute winner. And I haven't seen anything that's as sophisticated or, you know, as good or as quick as these guys on the Australian market. So
check them out. They also have another one which I'll show you, which is an analyzer, in a future video. So yeah, if you don't need them super duper quick, get this one. If you want the option to go at 1 hour but then drop it back to 2, the C801D is the way to go. I have a couple. Please leave me any questions or comments, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.